In 2008, 71% of school kids had access to cell phones. Well, today that number has doubled to 95% of students owning a smartphone. Kids now have access to endless amounts of content that can cause some problems that parents and grandparents didn't have to deal with back when they were growing up.
These kids are being hit from a lot of different angles. It's tough. Tough to be a teenager right now.
Julie Clausen has worked in the Hinton Community School District for 25 years.
When I started, it would be kids passing a note in class, and then that might be between two people, or they might have an argument between two people. But it was done. It was just here at school, and it was pretty much contained.
But in the digital age, those notes now exist online and through group text.
So somebody posts and it goes out to everybody, and so they see that they're getting dogpiled on and it gets really mean, and then they have to go home with that.
I think definitely there's probably more like cyberbullying than there is like bullying face to face, just because it's so much easier to say mean things on the internet than it is face to face.
Callie Covey is a senior at Hinton High School.
If you see, oh, all these people are hanging out, well, like maybe I usually hang out with them, but like, why didn't they invite me this time? Or just like that kind of thing, I think can really like hurt people's feelings.
All this social media affects these kids so much. That's why this anxiety is so huge. That's why depression is so huge.
Emily Covey is Callie's mother. She tries to have open communication with all her kids while still setting firm expectations.
Don't be the sexting. Don't be bullying people. When I talk about those things, I hope they understand, and I hope that they abide by what I ask. If there's at any point in time that I think you might be getting involved in it, it kind of spoils that trust. So trust in our house is kind of a big deal.
I know that she can come in at any time and see what I'm doing or see what I'm posting or whatever, and like I wouldn't care.
Clausen says digital media like social sites, streaming video sites, and online gaming are also a regular part of kids' everyday lives, and that can be a big distraction.
We have kids that come in and they're exhausted. Well, what were you doing? Oh, I was gaming. And that's hard. It's hard to then get them focused here and be present, and it's stuff that's going on that we have no control over.
School shootings are also something today's students deal with that their parents and grandparents didn't have to. Active shooter drills like this one are now a regular part of the school year in some schools.
It's something that these kids need to be aware of, and it's something that they need to be paying attention to because they're out there. I mean, and they do happen, and they can hit communities like our own.
According to a CNN study, there have been 180 school shootings since 2009, with 356 people killed or injured. The study found that shootings happen in large cities and small towns alike. For Callie, the drills are just a reality of the time she lives in.
I just think it's something that you have to do. You just have to do it. I don't know. You don't really have an option, so I guess it's kind of normal, like everybody else does them too.
Concerning social media, the Hinton Community School District, as well as other Siouxland districts, encourage parents to monitor children's accounts, as well as encouraging them to set screen time limits. Marina Bach, KCAU 9 News.